Here they come. Off stride is Never Shake Skip, and there goes No Guns and Ladies Cowboy for the lead. Into the turn, and Ladies Cowboy is on the inside, but here comes No Guns, charging up on the outside, but there goes Marengo Bubby, shooting through fastest of all. Marengo Bubby now powers on by. Ladies Cowboy, second 2 lengths Barney J, third 2 lengths No Guns, fourth by 4 lengths Sugar Wen, followed by Blows Cold, Never Shake Skip, Empire's Reign, that is Never Shake Skip, trails the field by the quarter. 31 and 1 the quarter, but it's all Marengo Bubby, and Marengo Bubby has a 2-length lead. Ladies Cowboy, second 2 lengths Barney J, closing the gap, third 2 lengths No Guns, Blows Cold, Sugar Wen and Empire's Reign. Positions on change, and Dennis Bird takes Marengo Bubby to the half-mile juncture, 2 on top. Ladies Cowboy stalks the leaders, second now by 2 lengths. Barney J, third 2 lengths, and Blows Cold feels halfway home. Your leader is Marengo Bubby. 103 and 3. The race is half over. Marengo Bubby leads into the club turn, 2 lengths. Ladies Cowboy is second now by 2 lengths. Followed on the inside by Barney J in third, and Blows Cold. Out of the turn, they curve into the black stretch, and Marengo Bubby opens up the lead. Marengo Bubby all by himself, 3 lengths. Ladies Cowboy tries to come on second. It's a gap to Barney J and Blows Cold as they drive by the 3/4 mile juncture. 134 flat. Marengo Bubby has a 2-length lead. Ladies Cowboy digs in second. Barney J is a distant third. Out of the turn, racing for the top of the stretch, and Marengo Bubby has the lead. Here they come, turning for home. Marengo Bubby cuts the quarter. Ladies Cowboy is out for the drive. Marengo Bubby is showing the way, and Marengo Bubby goes to the wire, 2 on top. Ladies Cowboy second, close for third, Barney J. Ladies and gentlemen, horses will be coming out for this, the second race. Perfecto wagering trifectas on this race. This is the start of the $1 pick 9. And tonight, $2,498 will be added to the pick 9 pool. In this race, 7 strike correction has been scratched. 10 minutes. Side of Red Orchid, Harvard Coed for the lead. And there goes Dakota Ice into the turn. There's 3 horses across the track. Lana's Lil Nugget shoots on through, taking command. Dakota Ice is second. Harvard Coed parked on the outside. Red Orchid, 4 lengths back to Wishful Chinaman, 2 lengths back to Fox Valley Million. Far back, trailing the field, but back trotting. Too much for words. Your leader by the quarter. Lana's Lil Nugget off the quarter. 29 and 1. Now off stride. Dakota Ice. Dakota Ice off stride. Lana's Lil Nugget now by 4 lengths. Harvard Coed trots in second, 2 lengths. Red Orchid closing the gap, third by 4 lengths. Wishful Chinaman, 3 lengths back to Fox Valley Million. Off stride again. Too much for words. Heading for the half-mile juncture, Lana's Lil Nugget has a 2-length lead. Harvard Coed takes up the chase, second a length and a quarter. Halfway home, 101 flat into the clubhouse turn. Lana's Lil Nugget leads the way. It's Harvard Coed in second, 2 lengths. Red Orchid trots third now by 3 lengths. Wishful Chinaman, and to the outside it's Fox Valley Million. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch. Lana's Lil Nugget has the lead. Red Orchid takes out of third, moves up second on the outside. Red Orchid up to challenge Lana's Lil Nugget for the lead. Driving by 3/4. Your new leader now, Red Orchid. Red Orchid, 3 parts of a length. Lana's Lil Nugget tries to come on second. On the inside, it's Harvard Coed, followed by Wishful Chinaman. Around the final turn, Red Orchid has the lead on neck. Lama's Little Nugget tries to fight back second. Here they come trotting for home. Red Orchid is on the outside with the lead. Lama's Little Nugget tries to come on. Wishful Chinaman is closing ground. Here comes Wishful Chinaman. Here they come. They're off. KJ's Misty on the outside for the lead. There goes No One Knows, followed by Sun and Fun. Into the turn they race, and KJ's Misty up to challenge No One Knows for the lead. Sun and Fun right there in third, 3 lengths Young Angela, followed in that turn by Perfect Joe. 2 lengths back to JG Princess Page, followed now by Fox Valley Kiwi and Rally Round. Out of the turn racing by the quarter, No One Knows powers up now to take command off the quarter. 28 and 4, and No One Knows has a 3-length lead. It's KJ's Misty second, 2 lengths. Sun and Fun third, double length and a quarter. Young Angela moving first over, followed by Perfect Jewel, JG Princess Page, Fox Valley Kiwi and Rally Round trailing. Approaching the half-mile juncture, No One Knows, but Young Angela is on the attack on the outside second. Young Angela now with a nose in front. 59 and 1, the race is half over. Young Angela, No One Knows, fighting back on the inside, and No One Knows regains command. Young Angela is on the outside, trying to come on second. KJ's Misty, followed on the outside, Perfect Jewel, and driving from last, here comes Rally Round. Out of the turn, they curve into the box, stretch, and No One Knows is your leader on nose, but Young Angela is on the outside, trying to come on second. KJ's Misty in third. On the outside, Perfect Jewel. She's set to go 3 wide, and there she goes. Into the far turn. No One Knows has the lead between horses. Young Angela, Perfect Jewel is 3 wide. KJ's Misty. Here they come turning for home. No One Knows cuts the corner. KJ's Misty charging on the outside, followed on the outside by Perfect Jewel. No One Knows. Here comes KJ's Misty at the wire. Here they come. They're off. Closing pass coming right for the lead. There goes Tough Tussle on the outside. Vio is there. Into the turn and closing pass. Opens up now 3 lengths. Tough Tussle looks to jump in second. Diablo. Third now by 2 lengths. Carolina Fella. A little in that turn by Prairie Passion. 2 lengths back to Louder Please. Followed by Chisholm Trail. Desert Mohawk. Here comes Tough Tussle up to challenge and take command. Closing pass. Second by the quarter. 28 and 3 the opening quarter. And Tough Tussle has a 3-length lead. It's closing pass second by 5 lengths. Diablo. Third now by about 6 lengths. Carolina Fella. Followed first over Prairie Passion. Desert Mohawk. A gap to Louder Please. Trailing the field, Chisholm Trail. Approaching the half-mile juncture, and Tough Tussle leads away 2 lengths. Closing pass. Closing the gap second. Diablo is under urging. And Prairie Passion. 59 and 1. The race is half over. Tough Tussle leans into the club turn. Closing pass takes up the chase. Second, Prairie Passion right there in third. Followed on the inside, Diablo. Here comes Desert Mohawk. Followed to the outside, Chisholm Trail. Out of the turn, racing up the back stretch. Tough Tussle leads the way 2 lengths. Closing pass, Digs in second, Prairie Passion, Desert Mohawk and Chisholm Trail. Driving by 3/4, Tough Tussle has the lead. 1:30 and 4, Tough Tussle. Into the far turn, closing pass, tries to stay with him, second Prairie Passion, Chisholm Trail followed by Desert Mohawk. Around the final turn, Tough Tussle, your leader. Here they come, turning for home, and Tough Tussle has a lead and is opening up the lead now with every stride. A late move on the far outside by Louder Plays Chisholm Trail, closing pass and Carolina Fella. It's Tough Tussle with the lead. Tough Tussle shows the way at the wire. Time of the turn. Here they come. They're off. Victory Striker coming right for the lead all together now. You may be right, I may be crazy. Into the turn they race, and Victory Striker has a 2-length lead all together now. Third moving second, it's You May Be Right, I May Be Crazy. 4 lengths back to Ideal Investment, followed by Broadway Standout. It's Mike's Marauder, followed by Peter Creek and Stacy's Orphan. All together now, while the rush powers on by. They're by the quarter. 29 and 2 the quarter. All together now, leads a length and a quarter. Victory Striker second, 3 lengths. You May Be Right, I May Be Crazy. 2 lengths back to Ideal Investment, followed by Broadway Standout. Peter Creek to the outside. It's Mike's Marauder, trailing the field. Stacy's Orphan, heading for the half-mile juncture. All together now, has a 2-length lead. Victory Striker right there second. You May Be Right, I May Be Crazy. Halfway home. 101 flat positions on change, and all together now. Leans into the clubhouse turn. Victory Striker right there in second. You May Be Right, I May Be Crazy. Ideal Investment, Broadway Standout, followed by Peter Creek. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch, and all together now has a 2-length lead. Here comes You May Be Right, I May Be Crazy. Victory Striker, 3 wide up the back stretch. Peter Creek, 3/4, 1:30 and 2 into the far turn. All together now, draws clear 2 lengths. Victory Striker, he's ready to come out, and here comes Victory Striker, charging alongside. Here they come, turning for home. All together now, has the lead. Victory Striker is out for the drive, and down the stretch they come. It's all together now with the lead. Victory Striker between horses Broadway Standout and Peter Creek. All together now, Victory Striker close for third. Horses are coming out for the 6th race, Perfecto wagering. The start of the $1 twin trifecta, field of 8. No changes, 9 minutes. Here they come. They're off. Off stride, pacing Popeye. Pacing Popeye off stride. On the outside, there goes Timber Cat for the lead. French Rebel holds on the inside. Those 2 into the first turn. Cool Diplomat is 2 lengths back in third. Followed on that turn, Fitch Gerald 2 lengths back to Apache Romance. Strutting on, it's Pete's Porsche trailing the field back, pacing Popeye. Out of the turn, racing by the quarter. French Rebel, your leader, Timber Cat, running his heels. Second, Cool Diplomat off the quarter. 29 and 3 the opening quarter. Positions on change, and your leader is Fitzgerald. Make that French Rebel a length and a quarter. Timber Cat second, 3 lengths. It's Cool Diplomat. third length and a quarter, followed by Finch Gerald. To the outside, pacing Popeye, Apache Romance. Strutting on at Pete's Porsche. Heading for the half-mile juncture, and French Rebel leads away 2 lengths. Timbercat is getting the trip second. First over, pacing Popeye, Cool Diplomat. 101 and 2, the race is half over. Into the clubhouse turn, French Rebel leads the way. Timbercat right there, second, 2 lengths. Pacing Popeye, first over. Followed on the inside, it's Cool Diplomat. Strutting on is following cover. Fitzgerald is there. To the outside, it's Pete's Porsche. Apache Romance out of the turn, racing up the back stretch. French Rebel, your leader, Timbercat. Right there, second, pacing Popeye. 3/4 and 1:31 and 4. Now they drive into the far turn. French Rebel, 2 lengths. Timbercat, second, now a length on the outside, pacing Popeye. 3 wide, it's strutting on. Around the final turn, French Rebel, Timbercat. He's ready to come out. Here they come him down the stretch. French Rebel leads away. Timbercat, another move on the outside. Here comes Cool Diplomat. It's French Rebel with the lead. French Rebel at the wire. Here they come. They're off. Fox Valley Gringo left for the lead, and there goes Blazing Nero Eagle Strike. During the outside on Brooks Gold. Into the turn, and Fox Valley Gringo has a 3-length lead. It's Blazing Nero, second, Dime Brooks Gold, parked on the outside. Followed on the inside of us is Eagle Strike. 4 lengths back to Nasser Maharaja. Menace 2, Society 7, Sundance. Stormy Surprise. Your leader by the quarter, Fox Valley Gringo, or by the opening quarter. 29 seconds for London. Fox Valley Gringo leads the way 3 parts of a length. Iron Brooks Gold tries to jump in second. Blazing Nero right there in third. 2 lengths back to Eagle Strike. 3 lengths back to Nasser Maharaja. Menace to Society approaching the half-mile juncture. Fox Valley Gringo leads the way. Iron Brooks Gold is on the outside second. Blazing Nero right there in third. To the outside, here comes Eagle Strike. Halfway home, 59 and 2, and Fox Valley Gringo leads into the clubhouse turn with Iron Brooks Gold. Alongside a challenging second, Blazing Nero right there in third. On the outside, Eagle Strike, Nasser Maharaja, Menace to Society. Out of the turn, they curve into the black stretch. Fox Valley Gringo leads 2 lengths. Iron Brooks Gold is on the outside second. Blazing Nero. Here comes Eagle Strike. On the outside, Menace to Society. Nasser Maharaja into the far turn. Fox Valley Gringo leads the way now by 4 lengths. Blazing Nero is a distant second. Between horses, Iron Brooks Gold, Menace to Society, and Eagle Strike. They turn for home. Fox Valley Gringo, your leader. Here they come down the stretch. Fox Valley Gringo has the lead. Blazing Nero charging on the outside, and here comes Blazing Nero with a rush. Blazing Nero, 2 horses at the wire. Seventh race run down is 1-4-2. 8-6-7-5-3 on the bottom. There are no changes in the 8th race. Perfecta try. Here they come. They're off. Roll follow between horses. There goes Southern Shogun. into the turn. Robolo shows early speed. Southern Shogun is second, 2 lengths. Keystone Mundell, third, double length and a quarter. Benevolent Viking, 2 lengths back to Mitchell's Governor. Stand the Man Mutual, Pure Nitro and Subtraction out of the turn, racing for the quarter. Robolo opens up on the field, 4 lengths. Southern Shogun second, 3 lengths the quarter. 28 seconds flat. Positions on change, and Robolo has a 4-length lead. It's Southern Shogun second, 3 lengths back to Keystone Mundell, followed by Benevolent Viking. 4 lengths to Mitchell's Governor. To the outside, Stand the Man Mutual, Pure Nitro and Subtraction. They're moving for the half-mile marker. Robolo by 3.5 lengths. Southern Shogun tries to close the gap second. It's Keystone Mundell in third, a length and a quarter. Benevolent Viking, 58-1. The race is half over. Robolo leans into the clubhouse turn, 3 lengths. Southern Shogun is second. Keystone Mundell. Benevolent Viking is first over, followed by Mitchell's Governor. Out of the turn, now they curve into the box stretch. Robolo, your leader. Benevolent Viking was third, moving to second on the outside. Southern Shogun, followed by Keystone Mundell. Mitchell's Governor. 3/4 and 127 and 4. Robolo into the far turn, 3 parts of a length. Benevolent Viking tries to come on second. Southern Shogun, he's right there in third, followed now by Keystone Mundell. Subtraction is closing. Here they come, turning for home. Robolo opens up again, 2 under the whip by 3 lengths. Benevolent Viking, Southern Shogun charging on the outside. Here comes Subtraction. Robolo at the wire. Here they come. They're off. Egyptian Lace on the outside. There goes Harbor Run. And on the inside, Serenade Me with Bisou. Into the turn, and Serenade Me has the lead, but Egyptian Lace is on the attack on the outside. Egyptian Lace with a rush. Powers on by. It's Serenade Me second. Bisou. Harbor Run driving on the outside fourth. Followed on the inside of us is Panic Attack. 2 lengths back to Rosedale Donna. Rifle Lady Endurance, Little Star. Here comes Serenade Me. Serenade Me at the quarter. 28-4, regaining command. Egyptian Lace second by 3 lengths. Bisou third, 3 lengths. Harbor Run followed by Tonic Attack. 2 lengths back to Rosedale Donna. Rifle Lady Endurance, Little Star. Approaching the half-mile racer. Your leader is Serenade Me by 2 lengths. Egyptian Lace digs in second, 3 lengths back to Bisou. Harbor Run followed on the outside. Rifle Lady. 58-1, the race is half over, and Serenade Me leans into the clubhouse turn, 2 lengths. Egyptian Lace takes up the chase in second. Bisou right there in third. Harbor Run followed on the turn by Tonic Attack, followed by Rifle Lady and Rosedale Donna. Out of the turn, they curve into the black stretch. Serenade Me leads the way. Egyptian Lace right there second. Bisou. Harbor Run driving by 3/4 and 129 and 1 into the far turn. Serenade Me leads the way. Egyptian Lace digs in second. Bisou and Harbor Run in the final 1/8 of a mile. Serenade Me has the lead. Egyptian Lace tries to come on. Here they come down the stretch. Serenade Me cuts the corner. Egyptian Lace charging on the outside. Here comes Egyptian Lace. Egyptian Lace, a late move on the outside. Here comes Harbor Run. Egyptian Lace, Harbor Run. Those horses at the wire. The winning perfecta, 8 and 5, $447.60. The winning trifecta of 8, 5, and 4, returning $2,632 even. Top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. High Gear Hanover coming for the lead. Sulin Reward and Alumbrado BB. Into the turn and Alumbrado BB shoots on through, taking command. Sulin Reward is on the outside second, followed by High Gear Hanover. Turning into third, Catman Can moves into third. High Gear Hanover now drops in fourth. 5 lengths to Humvee, followed by Ancient Irish, followed by Fantastic Finale and Trilling Dad's Debt. Your leader by the quarter, Alumbrado BB, but with a rush, Sulin Reward. 28-1, and Sulin Reward now has the lead. Alumbrado BB, second to light, Catman Can, third now by 2 lengths, High Gear Hanover. Humvee, 5 lengths to Ancient Irish, followed to the outside, Fantastic Finale, Dad's Debt. Motoring for the half-mile marker, Sulin Reward has a lead. 2 lengths, Alumbrado BB second. Here comes High Gear Hanover. Now fourth, now third on the outside. 58 seconds flat, and Sulin Reward leans into the clubhouse turn, but High Gear Hanover moves at him on the outside second. Alumbrado BB right there in third. Humvee is following cover. Catman Can, followed by Fantastic Finale, Ancient Irish, and Dad's Debt. Out of the turn, they curve into the back stretch, and Sulin Reward has a nose in front. High Gear Hanover racing alongside second as they drive by 3/4. 128 flat, and Sulin Reward has a nose in front. Between horses, High Gear Hanover. Here comes Humvee. He's circling horses. Humvee with a rush up to challenge for the lead. Here they come, turning for home, and Humvee is on the outside, taking command. Fantastic Finale charging on the outside second, and down the stretch, it's Humvee with the lead. Fantastic Finale, Alumbrado BB charging through. Humvee at the wire. Nearing the start. Eleventh race, Pacers in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. Simply Red left for the lead. Party Houses and Pterodon into the turn, and Simply Red shows the early speed, but Pterodon moves up on the outside, a challenging second. It's Party Hostess right there in third. 3 lengths back to 30 number. On the outside, it's I'm Convinced. Followed in that turn by Gambling Partner. She'll be Precious and Restricted Cam. Your leader to the quarter, Simply Red. Moving by the quarter, Simply Red. Your leader, the quarter. 29 seconds flat, Simply Red. I'm Convinced. And up and challenging second, it's Pterodon right there in third, followed by Party Hostess, 30 number. Moving to the outside, Gambling Partner is on the move. She'll be Precious and Restricted Cam. It's Simply Red, I'm Convinced, is on the attack on the outside second. I'm Convinced. Your leader, Justin Neck. Simply Red alongside a challenging second. It's Pterodon and 30 number. Here comes I'm Convinced. A minute and 2, the race is half over, and I'm Convinced leans into the clubhouse turn. Simply Red, Pterodon on the outside of us is 30 number is there. Party Hostess, Gambling Partner, Restricted Cam, and She'll Be Precious. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch, and I'm Convinced has the lead. Simply Red is second. Now 30 number takes over on the outside. Pterodon never to go. Gambling Partner is there. Driving up the back stretch. I'm Convinced opens up by 3 lengths. 130 and 2, and I'm convinced leans into the far turn. It's Thorny Number on the chase second, but here comes Gambling Partner. Now third, moving second and 3 wide. She'll be Precious. Moving to the top of the stretch, I'm convinced your leader. Here they come, turning for home, and I'm convinced has the lead. Gambling Partner moving between horses. Here comes Gambling Partner charging on the outside. I'm convinced Gambling Partner. Those two at the wire.